Goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please be made
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Santos have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course.
Doué gets great chance! Goal! Santos! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham, that's been drilled in, shapes to shoot! And we have our very first corner. And there's the shot! Rijkaard getting this one clear. He's gone for goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Shun and Belmare would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Look at the space here. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And he's there to belt it away. Just about within shooting range. So, third corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And he's following up! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer!
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Owen. And it's Chiellini. 30 minutes gone. Kimmich. Oh, there's a probing ball. Doué. He's picked his way through. Kimmich could try cutting inside here. And he's there to clear it. Good effort from distance. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Owen clears it away. That's a good ball out wide. And a cross. It's a mighty effort! And it's come back out to him. In he goes again. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Cannavaro. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's going to go a long way. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Neymar. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Sean and Belmare will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, shooting chance! Doué. He's on it, can he get away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Batistuta, and he's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Danger averted for now. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. And here's Owen. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Santos. Number 18.
Gerrard having a look.
Coming on the field.
Well, they're probably going to bend it in.
10.
They'll need a good in-swinger, though.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared without hesitation. Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Pele is there to clear. Batistuta. Now it's Dani Olmo. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears, tries a shot! It's hit the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 9.
All hands on deck for this one.
Number 24. Desiree doing. Coming on the field.
Terrific header.
Stojkovic.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Vinicius Junior. Substitutions taking place. There will be 3 minutes.
Chiellini
time.
is there, and he can pick it up. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. Always onto this. Now that's well seen too. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Albert Ferrer, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He
Goes for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Milan are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Villa. Tries from distance. Rijkaard. Kukçu. And they can counter here. He has found the way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's ambitious. So it is still 0-0. Kukcu. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. He's in a good position here. Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is good alertness. Torres might just make this. And it's been played through. Caught offside that time. Cherki. 30 minutes gone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Rashford looking to run onto it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. And shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 39 minutes.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Roberto Carlos delivers. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a shade optimistic. Azar conjures time and space where few can. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Shunan Belmare really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The
And
boss
if you
will
do
be
have a
demanding the
chance today,
same
please
level
take
of
some time out
intensity
to
from
give
his
your
team,
support to our
so I'd
better
expect to
stadium
see the
fund.
same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Kimmich.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Cannavaro. Good effort from distance. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Real chance. And it's there. And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Cherki is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's Rashford! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape.
Davids! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Davids clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he goes cross-field. Rafinha. That has been cut short. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Just eases him off the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played out wide. Kimmich in acres of space out wide. Well, the first goal came from this. Defending of the desperate variety. Nicely spread. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Odo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries from distance. And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further extend.
Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He gets big! Oh, he's hit the bar! Half an hour played now. Played back in, and this is Perez. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Mateus. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's beaten the last man, and this is Inzaghi. That's a good ball out wide. Now goes for a shot! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it up.
Oh, he's been cornered. Can he finish?
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's only too happy to take that back. Davids. And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Shunon Belmare really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So off we go once more. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe. Mateus. That is ended up in no man's land. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. And it's Perez. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mateus. Madrid have it back and can go again. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Odo. Can he get on the end of this? Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's going right the way across. Showing good feet. And this is Perez. And here's Perez. He came in hard, very hard. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Davids. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Mateus. Rafinha. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Madrid have their third corner. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Madrid are making a change now.
Number 8, Perez. Number 14, Massaro. Number 7, Mbappe.
Lovely
Number
pass, but
20,
can he get there?
Mateus.
And the finish! It's in! And what a climax we have here! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Filippo Inzaghi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Memorabilia from today's match are now
So,
available.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Shonan Belmare definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing. And it was just a...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And he's straight offside. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. McAllister. Now, can they get him away? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos engages and forces him off the ball. Maradona. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good effort from distance. He's a sharp little ball here.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, nicely intercepted. Zanetti.
Shunon Belmare really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Back towards the middle. And it's McAllister. Now it's Messi. Oh, good ball! Shot a goal!